What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another free pick video. This video is for Thursday Night Football, Eagles at the New York Giants, massive divisional game. And make sure you watch this video before you guys place your bets. That way you are on the right side and you guys don't get smoked. So yeah, got a lot of free picks in this video. Super confident. And before we dive into it, do me a quick favor, like this video. Make sure you guys are subscribed. I do daily free pick videos every day. And I'm also one of the first ones to get these videos out. So there's some interesting things that I found in my research. I'm gonna share it all with you guys in this video. And the last couple of primetime games, the public has gotten absolutely smoked. Like, Vegas is absolutely printing off these primetime games. We had Thursday Night Football, Sunday Night Football, and Monday Night Football, and all three of the heavy favorites all lost. You had the Rams at home against the 49ers. The 49ers beat them. Then you had Sunday Night Football with the Patriots and the Bills. The Bills lost. And then you had the Chiefs against the Jaguars. And the Chiefs lost. And there's a common trend. Number one, there's heavy manipulation. Anyone that thinks that scripting and rigging and whatnot is not a real thing, 100%, there is manipulation, and like, you can see it right in front of your eyes if you just watch the game. Now, that doesn't mean that there's not money to be made, but you got to remember the NFL is an entertainment company. And not only do I enjoy college football, but I think it is so much more profitable. But I'm still going to give you guys my favorite bets in the NFL. But, I mean, even the Cardinals game, the Cardinals blowing that 21-3 lead, man, it's just crazy. These people make so much money. And it's just crazy how things can change so fast. And you just itch your head after it happens so many times back to back. Like, is this real? Is this really real? But yeah, let's dive into it. So I got 3 player props, and I have a solid 2-leg parlay. And I want to show you guys the data, the research, the analytics. You guys can take what you like and put it in your own parlays. And then you can also just, anything you don't like, just take it out. So nothing's guaranteed, not financial advice. But yeah, we've been crushing over the last 2.5 weeks during football season. These are just some of the wins. And yeah, these are some nuke plays. We're going to have a ton of nuke plays, especially on Saturday and most likely on Sunday. So if you guys want my best stuff, just go to Winnable. I just finally created the new weekend pass. This sells out every single week. I'm taking on 25 people. That's it. 25 slots. Posted it earlier today. There's 13 slots left. It's $40, guys. $40. I'm going to give you guys a ton of blowout winners. College football, UFC, and NFL. Okay, there's player props. There's also sportsbook parlays. I do it all. You're going to get fed. And guys, for $40, we're gonna make a lot of money. So get in. 13 slots left. You can find it on Winnable. I'll put it in the pinned comment. Get your pass. You get all of the picks starting today through the weekend. So let's go here, and for this first play, we're gonna go with Saquon Barkley to record a touchdown. He's exceeded this line in 5 straight games on the road. Guys, I mean, he got traded from New York. This is like a revenge game back in his hometown. Not his hometown, but his old team, where he basically like became a huge star. So he's gonna wanna have a huge game. And yeah, I mean, he finds the end zone a lot. The only way this doesn't hit is if every single touchdown goes to Jalen Hurts, which is like the typical tush push. But guys, I think Saquon Barkley's definitely getting at least one. And it's really good because he can run, but he can also catch a touchdown, like a screen pass or something like that. So, yeah, give me Saquon. Don't overthink it. I think this is an absolute lock. So that's going to be the first prop. Next up, we're going to go with Jackson Dart over 174.5 passing yards. I think this line is low. I know he didn't look good against the Saints, but guys, he walks with the swagger. He's confident, and he's got quite an arm. Now, I think Scadaboo is going to be able to open things up. They're going to be able to, I think they are actually going to move the ball. Like, I think they're going to be able to get first downs, and I think Jackson Dart finds a couple of deep balls, to like Hyatt, Robinson, Slayton, a couple of 30-yard, 40-yard balls. And if that's the case, I mean, that's taken off like 15, 20% of his total pass yards just in one play. So, assuming they're going to be playing from behind all 4 quarters, I mean, give me a full game to go over 174 and a half. Really like this. There's not too much data just because he just recently took over the starting position over Russell Wilson. But last game he went for 202, and that was because he was playing from behind. So really like this one. Eagles are middle of the pack on passing yard defense. So overall, give me 174 and a half. I think it could go for 200 again, but I like 174 and a half as like a safer, confident play. Now, before I give you guys the third pick, make sure you guys get on Pikkit. Track your bets. They're going to pay you up to $100 for free. Anywhere from $3 to $100. It tracks all of your wins, your losses, your return on investment, your profit on the day, the week, the month, the year. And if you use code TRUPA, like I said, they're going to give you free money for downloading a free app. Now, I'm going to show you something on Pikkit for this parlay that is pretty interesting because not only do they track your bets for you, but they have some pretty cool insights and things that you need to be aware of to be profitable sports betting. So, for the third leg, we're going to go with Jake Elliott over 1.5 extra points made. This is just pretty simple. All we need is 2 touchdowns, assuming he doesn't shank an extra point or get one blocked. So yeah, this one's just kind of a little parlay booster. Should be pretty safe. But yeah, I think the Eagles come out hot. Obviously, they choked and blew a lead to the Broncos last week at home. So, going from the Broncos to now taking on the Giants, big divisional game. I think the Eagles are able to put up points. And so give me Jake Elliott to go over 1.5 extra points made. Now, guys, I'm one of the few people that actually put their money where their mouth is. Not a lot of people that you follow actually bet what they're sending to you. So what happens is, they're telling you, hey, this is a lock. I really like this. They're posting a screenshot of ESPN saying, take the Eagles, but there's no bet slip. There's no actual money that they're putting down on these plays. So when it wins, it doesn't affect them. You win. But when it loses, it also doesn't affect them. So, while all of you guys are losing, bathing in shit because you guys just lost, a lot of these other people, they're just fine. It doesn't even affect them. So, guys, I'm putting money where my mouth is. I'm putting $3,000 on this play. Chalkboard hasn't limited me fully, so they still let me put a couple $1,000s on each play. But we're going to put $3,000 to an $8,370. This is a pretty solid 3-man. I think all 3 of these have a very high likely chance to hit. So take a screenshot, lock it in. You can lock it in on Chalkboard. They're doing a welcome bonus if you use code TRUPA. You can find all of the welcome bonuses if you already have this one. You can find it on multiple other apps like Dabble, Sleeper. They're also giving you free money or better. But just go to the description and use code TRUPA and you can get your welcome bonus on any of these apps. So, let's talk about this parlay, and it's going to be on Onyx. You guys know I love Onyx. If you're not on Onyx, you're seriously missing out. Like, seriously. Before Thursday Night Football starts, just make an account real quick whenever you have 5 minutes. Use code NUKE. Get your $100. Get your account set up. Whatever you put in, they're going to match. So put $100 in. They're going to give you 100, or if you only have 10, put in 10. They'll give you 10. And yeah. So for this parlay, I want to show you guys something on Pikkit. First leg, we're going to go with the Giants. Now, let me show you guys this real quick. So, Pikkit has a pretty cool feature that shows you all of the money. The line movement, what it came in at, what it opened up at, where the sharp money's coming in. And long story short, So far, there's and this doesn't have every single sports book, so there's obviously a lot more money on this game, but this covers most of them. There's $2.7 million on the Eagles-Giants game. 85,000 bets. Obviously, this is probably all going to double or triple by the time the game actually starts. But, like I said, the NFL feels very manipulated, and the Vegas has absolutely been printing. And a lot of us, including myself, have been on the wrong side of these primetime games. The Bills, the Chiefs, the Rams. I want you to keep that in mind, and then I want you to think, okay, who's everyone going to be on? Obviously the Eagles. They're so good. They won the Super Bowl. Well, guys, I feel like when there's a certain amount of money or too much money all on one side of the bet, weird things start to happen, and we've seen this time in and time out. And the bet that feels terrible to take, that's usually the sharp play. 9 times out of 10, not every single time. But you're telling me all of this money's coming in on the Eagles, and 96.2% of the money is all on the Eagles. So, the Eagles, of course, are the better team. Should they win this game? They should on paper, right? But again, I'm not going to bet the Giants money line. All I'm saying is that, if we take the Eagles money line and parlay it up, I would not be surprised if somehow the Giants come and win the game by a field goal. Weird things happen, especially when 96% of all of this money is all on the Eagles. And eventually you got to make a change. You gotta go against the public. It feels gross. It's not fun, but you got to do it. And that's how you're going to be profitable long term. On the spread, 73% of the money, and yeah. So my point is Giants at home, I think they can move the ball. I don't know how well, but I think they can keep this game within 2.5 scores. So if you go on Onyx, you can take the Giants and buy it all the way from 7.5 down to plus 17.5. I know it's gross. And if the Eagles come out and they win by 40, then so be it. Honestly, it is what it is. But I put $10,000. I think the Giants cover at home. Honestly, I think Scatterboo can run the ball. I don't think the Eagles are invincible. And also, the Eagles, usually their drives go 8 minutes, 10 minutes. So, yeah, we just need to cover plus 17.5. So, that's the first leg. And then we're going to parlay it up with the Carolina Hurricanes. This was my team last year. Not for any reason. That was just the team I had a futures bet on. And, guys, that is going to be my futures bet this year as well. They opened up as the favorites, even though they just got smoked by Florida in the conference finals. I think they have a really good shot of winning. This team is loaded, and the fact that they opened up at plus 750 favorites to win it all. I mean, they're above the Panthers, they're above the Oilers, they're above everybody. So I like it. Vegas is telling us something. Obviously, it's a long season. Injuries could happen. But I'm going to be placing my futures bet on the Hurricanes either tonight or tomorrow. And it'll just be a fun plus 750 bet to ride with all of you guys. So, if you have some extra cash, sprinkle on the Hurricanes to win it all. We can all just cheer for the team together. But I also like Thursday night for the Hurricanes to win at home against the New Jersey Devils. So parlay this up. I put 10,000, win 19,600. This is almost to double your money. So guys, we're gonna get it right. I know the Oilers screwed us tonight in the shootout, but yeah, I really like this 2-leg parlay. So lock it in on Onyx. Get on Onyx. Use code NUKE. You guys know what to do. And that's all I got for you guys. Make sure you guys subscribe if you have not already. I'm going to be doing daily free pick videos all week long. And guys, on college football Saturday, you do not want to miss my VIP. You do not want to miss the YouTube free picks. I'm going to give you guys some bangers. And it's not going to be perfect. Like I said, we lost today on Wednesday. Okay, I'm human. I'm not AI. I'm not going to hit 100% of the time. But guys, long term, I'm going to get you guys right. And we're going to make a ton of money. So, good luck with all of your bets. Let me know down in the comments what you think about the Eagles-Giants game. Do you guys like Eagles minus 7.5, Giants plus 7.5? Is the NFL rigged? What side are you taking? And yeah, that's all I got. So good luck with your bets. Get this weekend pass, and let's make a ton of money. See you guys in the next one. Peace.